What's good? What's good? Listen, I came on live to address the Sha'Carri Richardson situation. I got about 5 minutes for anybody that really want to run down to what's going on with this track and field thing. At the end of the day, the positives, the negatives, the ups, the downs, you know, the criticism, the congratulations, all that is just internet talk. Let's address that first. I'm not concerned about that. Neither do I care about that. This has so many different levels of things to talk about. This depends on where you're sitting and how you're looking at it. Okay. First of all, people that's out of the quote unquote track and field world, you know, doesn't know what goes on the inside. People that's out of the track and field world or consider themselves track and field athletes, ex-track and field athletes, coaches, things like that. That's a whole nother opinion. Then you have people that's just athletes at all that doesn't participate in track, and people that are famous and can attest to, you know, maybe she hasn't pressure from this, or maybe she has pressure from that, and maybe she will be ready later. Maybe she should have been ready. Those kind of people. Then you just have the people that don't give a shit, don't care, only watch the Olympics when it comes around, maybe watch a clip every now and again. So, with that being said, I don't know who I'm addressing in this situation. So, at the end of the day, I don't know what standpoint to address this situation from. Let me just start by saying that. I don't know what standpoint to address this situation from, because my answer will be different, you know, depending who I'm talking to. That's the first thing. Let me address just the haters or people that just doesn't watch Olympics. Okay, cool. Talk about it, laugh about it, make memes. That's fine. Nothing to say about that. But what I will tell you this. We're so quick to go against the black, so quick to go against the American. Before she even stepped on the track, oh, I knew she was going to lose. Before she got suspended, I knew she was going to lose. So let me not address those people. That's just my reaction to you guys. Then I want to address like celebrities, the people that say she should have been ready, or maybe she had pressure from this and that. Cool, you're right. Anytime that you're a professional, you should step on that track ready. The one-liners, yeah, if you talk crap, you better be able to back it up, which she didn't at that point in time. Okay? Then you look at the people that say, hey, you know what, I understand the pressure she's going through. Yes, when you're a professional athlete, you're going through a lot of pressure. You got the world against you, you got the world for you. You don't know who's friends or who's not friends. So with that being said, that's another issue. Then you got the track and field coaches like me. People that ran track like me. Then you have the people that's inside of track and field that actually stands next to her every day. I don't know what they're going through. With that being said, people that trains with her, whatever, people that see her every day, family members, they should be trying to get her some mentorship, some guidance, because apparently she's not doing what she's supposed to do. Maybe not. Doesn't mean she was going to win, even if she was training. So let me go back. Me being a track and field coach, me being a track athlete, you do know track is a peak sport. That's number one. You build up, and on the race day, your biggest race of the year, you should drop your best time. And that's what the Jamaicans did. Granted, Sha'Carri didn't get a chance to build up. If you look at her in the Olympic trials, she was on pace to run her best time of the year. She was on pace to run the best time of the year. Okay, cool. You don't compete. You add the mental aspect in it. Then you turn around and take a month off the track. You're going to go out there and look like shit anyway. Now, I didn't know she was going to get last. But it just lets me know that my theory holds true. If she trains, if she gets to run the Olympics, at best, at worst, she gets second behind Elaine Thompson. At best, she gets second. That's what I thought. Now, with her getting last, it just lets me know the track and field gods were there. Track is a peak sport. If you're not running competition, your time will not drop. Any track and field athlete in the world will tell you, when I start my season, I'm probably going to run my best. I'm probably going to run my worst time of the year on my first race. My second time probably going to be my worst time, depending the weather, depending the speed of the track. So much stuff goes in the speed of the track. Is it a fast track? Is it rubber? Is it mondo? Is it a grain track? Or whatever. So many aspects goes into why she didn't run her race. Yes, the Jamaicans ran on the same track she did this day. However, they have been competing. Your time will not drop if you're not competing. So just to like thrash her about, oh, she did, I knew she wanted to, you can't say that. You can't say that, because at the end of the day, you give her 3 or 4 races, and her times are going to drop. Don't know where she's going to place, but it definitely won't be last. But you can take the fastest athlete in Pensacola and put him against a guy that has 3 track meets under their belt. And definitely, I don't know who's going to win, but the fastest guy is probably going to run his worst time, or one of his worst times he's going to run all season. A month off, you're fresh. There's nothing like competing. You can run in practice all day long, whether she train hard or not. Once you get in competition, it's a whole different world. If you're not competing, if you're not running competition races, your time is not going to drop. So at the end of the day, watch the live. It is what it is. Hats off to the Jamaicans. Now, the last thing I want to address is this. That shit, the way the Jamaicans are dominant in the females right now, is nothing about them being Jamaican. It's nothing about them being Jamaican. And I don't want you to think, you know what, Paula Hader, he going too far with this. I'm not. The bottom line is this. You look at what we do with, quote unquote, our daughters and what they do with their daughters. It's totally fucking different. Excuse the language. Because now I'm pissed because it's away from track and field. Every time I see little girls, they makeup done, their hair done, they got wigs on, it's all this bullshit. It's all this bullshit. You know, Sha'Carri being one of them. But at the end of the day, the Jamaican girls, they're training, they're working out, they're playing soccer, they're doing sports. All that, but that's what they're doing. And then it shows. Nowhere in the hell we have a country bigger than theirs and can't push out one athlete that can beat one of theirs. It has nothing to do with them being Jamaican. It's the culture. It's the fucking culture. And it also goes to what the little boys are doing. We push everybody to play fucking football. They don't want to play baseball. They don't want to run track. They don't want to play fucking soccer. They don't want to play baseball, because soccer and baseball is for white boys. That's all they want to do. We don't want to put no money nowhere but in fucking football. And that's the damn problem. You know, yeah, the Jamaicans went 1, 2, 3. But guess what? We're not pushing our daughters to run track. The best athletes are in the fucking hallways. The best athletes are on the fucking street corners. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure it's every now and again in Jamaica. But if you go to Jamaica, they got soccer clubs. They got track clubs. It is huge. They glorify track and soccer like we glorify our football. And at the end of the day, everybody ain't fucking football athletes. And you know, like I know, we put no emphasis on women's sports. At all. At all. The basketball for girls is more exciting than the boys' basketball. But guess what? We still glorifying boys' basketball. Well, high school basketball is more interesting in Pensacola. Let me say girls' basketball in Pensacola. There again, look at our little girls. We're making them rappers. We're making them makeup artists. We're doing eyelashes. And that's fine. But in Jamaica, they got way more athletes doing sports as young women. We're not pushing them to be models. We're not pushing them to be plus size models. We're not pushing them on dope boys. We're not doing that. At the bottom of the line, they have soccer clubs for young girls. We got them here, but not as widespread as they do in Jamaica. They take it super serious. So at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with, hey, he's Jamaican, he's Chinese. China right now, China never known for being freaking sprinters. They were second at the Olympics. They should have won it. They came behind Great Britain. China's been popping up. So the bottom line is all about putting the work in. It's all about putting the work in. It's not about Jamaican, China, Great Britain, all that kind of crap like that. It is when you represent your country, but to say, hey, you know what? As a Chinaman, I'm slower than an American. Yeah. But hey, it's been proven now that you get the Chinamen that are faster than the freaking Americans. Hence the reason they got second in the 4x1. So at the end of the day, man, like I said, I can address this situation from so many different angles. I'm not mad at what Sha'Carri did. My advice to her as a person would be, hey, man, get your money. You know, get your money. So the things that you say, the things that you do, the things that you know, the situations you involve yourself in, you know, can make a play on your pockets. You know, so at the end of the day, that's my advice to her. Keep talking shit, keep doing your thing, keep wearing a hat, keep wearing a nail. Do your thing, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to back it up. Yes, but the support We love winners. We love winners. We're front runners as Americans. That's what people don't understand. So all the people that's addressing this Sha'Carri situation, you are totally, fine and able to say anything that you want to say. But where were you when Americans was 1, 2, 3? Where were you when Jamaica wasn't even hitting the podium? Where were you when Jamaica had, before Usain Bolt? Where were you? Before this whole Jam Rock thing, where were you? Had the same energy for the Americans. Those people just alike. They like to go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the thing. If you're gun-ho Jamaican, you got a Jamaican background, parents, or whatever, cousins, that's your nationality, back them folks up. Do your thing. They got every right in the world to talk crap. But at the end of the day, all this going against the grain crap, man, come on, man. I'm one of the biggest fans of the Jamaicans because you know why? They're keeping track and field alive. They're keeping track and field alive. I'm so for the sport. I don't like to see anybody go 1, 2, 3. That's bad for the sport. That's bad for the sport. I love to break out the broom, but at the end of the day, that's bad for the sport because that lets you know somebody's not doing something they're supposed to do. The U.S. men, why y'all not riding them? None of those guys showed up. Seemed like they stayed in the car. Ride the U.S. men. You know what? No, it's only riding the person that's at the top, man. It's like, it is crazy, that people putting their mouth on my sport like that. And I'm not mad, but at the end of the day, a lot of people, your comments hold no weight, And let's address this. At the end of the day, the bottom line is, if you put it in the Olympics, after running the time she ran, I still give her 1, 2. They can't sweep her. She was on track. She dropped one of the fastest times in the country that year. She was on pace to go 10.5. The race, she threw her hands in the air. Y'all started saying she was going to lose then, and she was world leading. That was a 10.40, 10.50 run right there. She threw her hands in the air and ran a 10.50. Right there, what Elaine Thompson just ran and faster than what she ran at the Olympics, and y'all said she was going to lose. That right there lets me know that the people that said she was going to lose when she ran the fastest time, the people that said she was going to lose after she ran the fastest time in the world, after she ran the fastest time than Elaine Thompson ran at the Olympics, after she ran the fastest time that Elaine Thompson just ran this weekend at Prefontaine, y'all said she was going to lose. Those kind of people I don't want to talk to. Those kind of people I don't want to talk to because y'all just holding y'all nuts on it. If you got nuts, you just holding your nuts on it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm logging out. Watch the video. That's my reaction. It is what it is. Yeah, it is kind of personal. It's kind of personal because Justin, my best friend, definitely changed Sha'Carri. But at the end of the day, aside from that, I'm going to have to bring that up. Aside from that, I would feel like this about any track and field athlete. About any track and field athlete. So, and track is like the hardest sport to do. You give your all, your spirit, your mind, your body to the sport, and it's the hardest sport to do. You don't choose track and field chooses you. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, give me 1 second. Track and field chooses you. I just want to get people that know and realize and understand what's going on and get opinion, man. Because at the end of the day, my opinions are just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Your fact is your fact. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Your fact is just your fact. Trying to get my live bake popping. Oh no, I can't get on there. That's what it was. My bad. I'm thinking I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Anyway, watch the video. I'm done ranting. What's up, Coach? Maybe, maybe not. We already talked about football last night. We're on this track stuff right now. Yeah, it's kind of personal. It's kind of personal. Oh. I don't need biased opinions. I need people that's gonna talk about it. I tried to bring you on, that's all. Anyway, look, I don't want biased opinions. I want the real. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I told you, it's just my opinion. Anytime I'm talking on my live, I spit like 90% opinion. Because one thing I learned that some people facts are just their facts and people don't want to hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I do encourage you to watch the video. Watch the video. Blue wave, coach. Uh-oh. Coach Ken, what's up now? I had a little second, so I had to get on there and do my little rant right quick. What's up, Erica with an A? Erica. Erica. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Blue wave. You're terrible. Marquisha, I need you on because you're a black woman. You're a track athlete, so your opinion matters. Your opinion matters. I wanted to get you on to hear what you had to say. You know what I mean? Y'all making me do this. I don't want to be. I don't want to be going live. I don't want to be going live. It is Sunday. I got way more things to do with my time to be on here going live, talking at you people. I only like to get on live like when I'm touched about something. I'm kind of touched about that though. I am. No, sir. Okay, that's okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. I do stay going because I be touched all the time though, especially about this sports stuff. You want to come on? He said stay going live. Yeah, I do though. That's what I'm supposed to do. I just had a thought. I'm supposed to do something. I'm supposed to do something today. Okay. Just thought about what it was. I hate that I can't say who's on here. Your viewers. Why they be hiding themselves on my live though? Do y'all be doing that on purpose? The people that's watching. Let me see. Only people I see is Erica, Coach Don, and Marquisha. That means 15 people. Are y'all hiding y'all live or no? Y'all scared I'm gonna try to invite y'all on the show? Huh? It's all good. I want some opinions before I go because maybe I'm wrong. I want somebody to straighten me out. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, watch the live. Check it out. I don't know how do I mark this my opinion. Do I put a tag on it?